What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm making these pecan pie cheesecake bars with the classic graham cracker crust and cheesecake filling, but the twist of having the pecan pie topping. These delectable bars are so simple to make and a perfect dessert to have, so stay tuned for the recipe. Do consider subscribing so you can join the foodie family, and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And now let's get baking. As always, I'll preheat the oven first to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in a medium bowl, I will add crushed graham crackers. I'm using 2 cups. Then I have a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to mix these two up first to combine the sugar with the graham crackers. If you don't find the pre-crushed graham cracker cookies, you can always just buy the cookies and crush them in your food processor, which works fine. Just crush enough to have 2 cups of it. And once the sugar and graham crackers are combined, let's add 1/2 cup or 1 stick of unsalted melted butter in there. And I'll mix this all up to combine everything really well. The crust mixture should look like wet sand when you're done combining it all. As you can see here, it looks like wet sand from the beach. And now in a 9x9 square baking pan, you do not have to grease this pan. I'm going to pour that graham crackers, sugar, and butter mixture in there. And then with my hands, I'm going to even out that layer and press it down as well. You can also use the back of a small measuring cup or a spoon to press this down so it is even at the end, just like this. And then we will bake this for 10 minutes in the oven just to set it together. For now, at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And after about 10 minutes, let's take this out of the oven. You can see the edges have gotten slightly golden, which is perfect. And you can set this aside for now. Now let's prepare the cream cheese filling. For that, I have 2 packs or 16 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. Very important that this is at room temperature for ease of mixing. Then I have 3/4 cup of granulated sugar and some vanilla extract. I eyeballed in about 1 teaspoon of it, and then mix this up till the sugar is combined with the cream cheese with a hand or a stand mixer. Then I have 2 eggs here that I will add 1 by 1, and then after each addition I'll mix this in. Add in the second egg, and then also just a pinch of salt to offset the sweetness. And then beat this with your hand or stand mixer till it's all well combined. This should look nice and smooth like I'm showing here with no lumps. Now I have my graham cracker base here that was baked for 10 minutes, and you don't have to fully cool this down. Add the prepared cream cheese filling on the crust till it evenly coats the crust. If you're making a bigger portion of this dessert, make sure to adjust all your ingredients as needed, guys. Level this out evenly, and then let's put this in the oven to bake for about 25 minutes till the top of the filling looks like it is setting. While the cheesecake part is baking in the oven, I'm going to make the pecan pie topping. I have a small saucepan here, and I will not turn on the stove yet. To the pan, I will add 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. Then I have 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And then I have 1/4 cup of unsalted butter that will go in there. And also vanilla extract. I eyeballed in about 1 teaspoon of it. And now let's turn on the heat to low or medium low. And with the spatula, just combine all those ingredients up, making sure that the brown sugar dissolves and the butter melts completely. I use light brown sugar here, guys. You can use dark brown sugar too if that's what you already have, but that will make the topping too dark in my opinion. Especially after baking, the topping usually gets pretty dark on the top, so just keep that in mind using dark brown sugar. You want the end result to be a golden brown color and not a darker golden brown tone on the top. As this comes to a boil after a couple of minutes, I will add 2 cups of chopped pecans in there. Definitely the star of today's dessert. And just combine this all up. I want this to come to a final boil, which will take a couple minutes or so. And when it does, you can turn off the heat and set it aside. And look at how all that caramel and pecan topping has turned out so beautifully. So it's been about 25 minutes now. I'm going to take out the cheesecake out of the oven. It looks like it has set pretty well on top. And now, without cooling the pecan pie topping, you can pour this onto the rest of the cheesecake. We baked halfway already. making sure to even that layer on top and spread the pecans all over so each corner and crevice gets a nice layer of the topping. And now I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes depending on your oven temperature or how hot your oven gets till the topping is cooked and golden. And after 40 minutes, I'm going to check on the pecan pie cheesecake, and this is looking exactly the way I want it to. Let's take this out of the oven and let it cool in the pan for a few hours till it is completely cool. When you take this out of the oven, the topping should have hardened a little like this, which is fine. It's the caramel that has baked in the oven. So after cooling this down for a few hours, overnight will get you the best results. I cut them into squares, and look at this, guys. The golden color of the graham cracker crust as well as the pecan pie topping is so beautiful, along with the cream cheese filling contrast that is smooth and creamy. Perfect textures together in this pecan pie cheesecake bar. You can serve this with a dollop of whipped cream. I think it would go great with that. And also let me know what you guys think of today's recipe. I always love hearing from you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves.